Hello everyone, welcome to Slots and Sprues, second update video for my new channel. So on the modelling side, nothing's really happened. Bought some paints, got the airspray booth set up, the filter set up, just been getting some bits and pieces ready to go. Still waiting for a delivery from a model shop online. A bit disappointed with that. It's taken over a week to get here, and they've charged me £4 for the privilege of waiting for over a week for delivery, which I think in this day and age, really, for an online, for a shop advertising online, 2 or 3 days. You should be shipping stuff, in my opinion. I shouldn't be waiting over a week. I ordered it Tuesday, so by the time it's not going to come here tomorrow, so we're looking at Monday, probably Tuesday. So a bit disappointed with that. And so until I get that, it's got my glues and the rest of my Tamiya paints to finish off the Honda. Once I've done that, I'll be moving on to the Messerschmitt, and once I've done that, I'll be looking at a car, which I've not decided on yet, but we'll get there in due course. Scalextric side, track is in its configuration I want it to be in. I had some issues with the pit, whereas the pit was only consisted of two, the pit in and the pit out. So there wasn't enough space to actually pit unless you got it smack bang in the middle. Cars would hit you coming past, or cars would hit the rear end, or cars would hit your bonnet going past. So I had to think of how I was going to extend that, and still keep it within my confines. So I'm roughly 2 meters. I'm roughly 2 meters long. I'm probably a little bit more now. I've extended it a tiny bit to fit the alterations I've made. I'm 86 centimeters wide. Obviously, I can't change that. That stayed the same, but I've given it a bit more length, so I can accommodate a longer pit lane. So I had a look around some other tracks, and I noticed that people were using the out to in curves, which I think are discontinued now. So you could continue to pit around the corner. So I managed to pick up on eBay. I don't know where my box has gone. Our box is here. I managed to pick up one of these. Obviously, it's not in it because it's on the track, and this is C7007. So this is an out to in curve on a left hand bend. So it gives me the ability to extend the pit lane to quite some distance now. So you probably could get 3 cars in that pit lane now with no problems. So that's made a lot of difference to the track layout now. So you can just pit and not be worried about being smacked into by obviously the pace cars, or if you're racing someone else. That's really good. As I say, the rest of the track is in the configuration it's going to stay in. It's not going to change now. It will just be adding scenery. I've got loads of ideas for scenery. I've done the mountain hill, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you that in a second. As I said in the first video, there's going to be nothing racetrack related. I don't want any racetrack related stuff. I want quirky stuff, or stuff that looks like it's kind of come from real life, really. But no track related, like pits or signs, or things like that at all. So, but that obviously going to be an ongoing project for quite some time. So what I should do now, I'll just flip the camera around. I have to stop and then I'll come back, and then we'll take a look at the track setup and now how it's gone. I bought a new car. I went to Toy Fair, actually. I went to Toy Fair this morning, bought a new car. It's quite long. It's a childhood favourite TV programme of mine. And I had to alter the track on a bit. So some of it's not going to look, the bit I've done already, I've now got to repaint or rewash and all the rest of it. But that area's not finished anyway. It's probably 30% done. I've still got loads to do over there. Static grass and bushes and all that kind of good stuff. But it's made me alter the track. But I'll show you that in a second. Right, so we're back. I'll just show you the spraying area and some paints I've got, a few bits and bobs I've accumulated ready to go. The filter over there. Let's go round. So we've got the Honda, which is waiting to be done, the Messerschmitt to be done. Then I'm looking at possibly a Subaru for next. I don't know yet. I've not made up my mind definitively. They're not my models. The Star Wars is my son, and the Stranger Things is my daughter's boyfriends. They're ready to go and do theirs whenever they get the opportunity. Let's swing it round here. I'll just swing this light round. Can we get a bit more light over there now? So, I bought a new car. I'll show you that in a second. As I went to Toy Fair this morning. So as you can see from here, by the way, these are the cars I got with the Arc Pro. Pretty nice. Cars are old Minis. Them two Minis are digital. They come from a digital sports set. And the Audis are analog, but they're just tester cars. So I built this. Needs a lot more doing to it still. And the green's going to have static grass put on it. But I've had to chop up this curve because the car was so long it's hitting it and coming around now. So I have to take this off and rework this when I redo it. You'll see the car in a minute, which has caused me to do this. But anyway, so that is now that section, which is like the hillside mountain area. So then we come round under that bridge, where it's going to be a bridge or whatever it's going to be, into the pit lane, which I've now extended, as you can see, all the way round. And we hit that out to in. I don't need the digital section of that because I'm not going to be changing lanes. It's going to stay static over there, and that brings you back on to the main track. You come round and round up there. So not a bad little track. It's quite small. Well, I say small. Just over 2 meters and 86 wide. But once you get to this bit, you can boot it round here pretty well. Really, quite good. Just got to be careful with this that it doesn't bend over, because if they bend over like that, then they tend to fly off. It's got to be like a little dip, and it keeps them on the track, so you can give it some welly around there. But all this is a work in progress. So we currently got the Smurfs in the pit lane, the Max Smurf pit lane. Plenty of ideas for that corner. I've got an idea for that corner under there. Got an idea for this corner. This bit's not finished. I've got an idea for that. Got ideas for all the way around the back up there. There's lots and lots of work to be done on the scenery for this track. So, going back to this now, what caused me having to change this track? So this morning at the Toy Fair, I managed to buy a 70s detective duo. We have got Starsky and Hutch in the Ford Gran Torino in pretty good condition. No box, but they're both in there. Even got the rear view mirror. Wings are on it still. Bodywork's kind of okay. Everything works on it. Lights work. Let's give it a quick. It's analog, so I need to get a digital chip for it. But oh, this is turned off. But it goes round pretty well. I'm not going to bomb it. Holding the camera and then yeah, it runs really well. It's got a whistle to it. I need to sort that out. But apart from that, well pleased. So, if you made it to this far, thank you very much. Next one's probably going to be the Honda update. Hopefully that'll be built. I've been off for 3 weeks. I was hoping to get that done while I was off. But back at work Monday, so probably just going to have to wait till the next weekend maybe to do some more work on that. But anyway, hope to speak to you soon, and I'll see you later.